Canada, Crystal here. We wanted to put together this video for you to let you know about 4 really important cases that are or will be before the Supreme Court of Canada before the year's up and into next year. And because we can't really express our concerns to the Supreme Court judges like we would with our MPs, we had to come up with some creative outlets for you to take action, spread the word, and some prayer points on how you can get involved to see Canada become stronger for generations to come. Case number 1, it's Quebec versus the Attorney General. And so what it is a 47-year-old Quebec woman is looking to strike down the whole section of the criminal code that says that assisted suicide is illegal. So she wants that completely eradicated. Now, as you may not know, or you may know, in Canada right now, euthanasia and assisted suicide is illegal, and the government had put those laws in place, and they have made statement after statement saying that it's to protect Canada's most vulnerable, including the elderly, disabled, and those who are abused. One of the judges that has been reviewing this case has said the question of assisted suicide is of interest to the entire population. So basically what he's saying is how can we make a decision of this caliber based on one individual? Case number 2 is sort of similar to what's happening in Quebec, but it's happening in BC, so British Columbia. So one woman, Gloria Taylor, she had requested that the laws on assisted suicide would be struck down in BC. Now the BC court judge, Justice Lynn Smith, ruled in her favor, and Gloria Taylor will have 1 year to have herself killed. The thing about this case is that it not only violates the criminal code, it creates a regime whereby a judge can determine who lives and who dies in Canada. Case number 3, it's the Razzouli case. A 60-year-old retired engineer is in the heat of a battle right now. He went in for brain surgery last year. Something went wrong, and the doctors diagnosed him as in a persistent vegetative state. Now, because of this, they said his quality of life isn't worth living, so we're going to pull the plug. However, his wife stepped up and said, no, I will not allow you to do that. Now, this family, the Razzouli family, is a family of faith, so they've seen actually a turnaround in Mr. Razzouli's body. He's able to respond to his family, give a thumbs up. So now what's happening is because this case went before the Supreme Court of Canada, the judges have to decide and answer the question of, will doctors have the unilateral right to withdraw treatment from a person without family consent? So this case is before the Supreme Court of Canada, and the verdict should be coming near the end of the year. The 4th case that we want to let you know about is the prostitution case. As you know, that was happening in Ontario. Prostitutes brought forth their constitutional challenge saying that even though prostitution is legal in Canada, all the acts surrounding it are illegal, and this violates our right to the Constitution. And so the judge in Ontario struck down 2 of the 3 laws allowing prostitutes to run a bawdy house and live off the avails of prostitution. So we wanted to let you know, and most of you know this, is that the federal government appealed this to the Supreme Court of Canada, and it should be reviewed. It's being reviewed right now, and the verdict should be coming out by the end of the year. So here's what we need everyone to do. We need everyone to, number 1, action point, pray. Your prayers are powerful and effective. So when we pray, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, in these cases, we want to pray that heaven would invade the hearts and lives of those involved in these cases, that there would be a turnaround for godly morals, and that it would lead to Canada's strengthening for generations to come. And we also want to pray that those who have intervening status in these cases would have the wisdom from heaven, that would have godly wisdom 10 times greater, just like Daniel, to be able to administer the reasons why we should keep these laws in place to protect all Canadians. 2nd point, you can tweet, you can Facebook, you can pass this video around. We just want to get the word out and get Canadians praying, because we want to see Canada become stronger for generations to come. So thank you for watching.